Hello, my name is Jenny, and today we're going to do a drawing lesson. So in front of me I have a mug and a hat, and we're going to do its outline. So when I start drawing, I start by blocking out its basic shape. Even though there's two distinct objects here, if we want to draw, you have to draw what you see, and part of that is going to be taking out a preconception of what it looks like. So instead of looking at it as a mug and a hat, I look at it as two blobs of color. First step, I'm going to be sketching out the basic outline of the hat. So the entire shape can be approximated into a parallelogram, and drawing a big shape is going to help you understand the drawing, and it's going to make it look less daunting. Some people start by doing a very precise outline. I personally don't like it because I think when you do a precise outline first, if you mess up anything and if you just focus on small details instead of seeing the big picture, you might miss something, and then when you have to correct it later, you have to erase a lot of steps, which is going to be a big waste of time. So after putting the big outline for the hat, I'm going to add in the mug. And this is a rough sketch, so know that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just put in the basic outline and we can come back to edit the sketch later. The two keys I think of when I draw the sketches is, one is the length of the lines, and second is the angle. If you get the length right and the angle right, basically you will have an accurate sketch. When I do a big rough sketch, I usually use my pencil to measure. So it tells me two things. One is the angle of the line, one is the relative length of the line. Just putting my pencil up like this, it doesn't tell me how long the line is actually going to be on my paper. But I can use it to compare the length of one line to the length of another line. One example I have is, if we start from here, and we go from the edge of here. When I line my pencil up against it like this, and mark the edge, and I can pull it up and compare it against the line from here, bottom of the handle to the top of the handle. I can see that they're about the same, with the handle length a little bit shorter than the hat length. And with that information, I can compare it to how it should be on my drawing, and I can make sure all lines are accurate. And another thing measuring it using a pencil does tell me is the angle of the line. So if I line my pencil up against the object, I can see if it's tilted or if it's vertical. One example is, if I were to sketch the side of the hat, I will line my pencil up against the edge, and I can tell that it's about tilted this much. I usually don't do a numerical estimation, but some people do. So now that I put in the big sketch, I can add in smaller details. The mug is pretty simple. There's not as much to add. I will just put in the more precise outline over this. But for the hat, there's more folds of the fabric. So I'll start from the edge. Notice the small bends and turns. And we're not worrying about light and shadow right now. Just look at the border of the object. That before, when I was adding the big outlines, I did some measurement with my pencil. That's a trick that a lot of people use. When I put in the smaller details, I don't tend to measure as much, just because it's quicker, and you can just do what we call eyeballing. So you look at it and you see where it is. Of course, if you don't feel as confident about eyeballing, you can still do measurement. After I put in the more detailed outlines, I do the step what I call editing. So I think one thing that I noticed in my drawing here is that this line is not long enough. If you look at the actual objects, the fold extends a little further, so I'm going to add that in. Another part, a big part I noticed, the distance between here and here is too long. If you look at the real object, it's a lot shorter, so I'm going to fix that. And now I'm just adding in further details on here. This is a pretty simple object, so there isn't that much to add before I can start rendering, and we're not doing rendering in this episode yet. And another thing I noticed now looking at it is that the handle is a little too short. From the angle at which I'm looking at this, the handle actually is covered by the fabric, like the very bottom of the handle, but on my drawing it wasn't. So now we're going to move the handle a little forward. So after cleaning up some of the smudging marks, you're basically done, because this is the outline. And for the next part, we're doing rendering. So on the right side, I will line up my pencil up. Line up my pencil. I will if I don't drop it. Thank you.